Can you guys hear me? I can't see you. So if you can hear me, send me a message. I haven't said anything yet. That's why you may think that I'm muted. This is once again new for me, so I'm doing. Okay, so I will not be able to see you. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Um, we're doing a different system today, a little bit different. I normally can see you guys, but as of now, I don't think. I'm going to double check on that with other folks later. But you can hear me, you can see me, okay? Just send me a note, someone. Okay. Great. So you can see and hear me. I will check in with you guys even though I can't see you. Hopefully we can rectify that next week. And hi, Judy in California. Welcome. And let's have fun like we always do. And I will check in a little bit and let's go. So let's stand up nice and tall. Tilt your head to one side. Roll it towards the front to the other side, back and forth. And head upright and look left to right. And now let's do shoulder rolls back. Nice deep shoulder rolls going backwards. Getting everything warmed up here. And arm circles. And let's switch to the other direction. And let's just move our arms around our body. Excuse me. And let's do hip circles. So 5 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to do 10 hip hinges. So feet nice and wide, standing up tall. All you're doing is pushing your hips back as if you're going to sit or do a squat. So 10 of those. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And heel taps to the front, pressing your arms forward and just tapping your heels to the front. And then we're going to switch to kickbacks. Bringing your heels towards your glutes, rolling your arms, getting a little warm up in your glutes and your hamstrings, a little bit of a stretch in the front of your quads. And then we're going to change these to skaters, one hand behind the other on a diagonal. And we're going to switch this one to tap backs, toe taps. So you can go to shoulder height or all the way overhead if that is comfortable for you. And one more. We're going to do side steps. So you start with your feet together and just step out to the side, bringing your arms up. We're trying to move in every direction in our warm up. And just march it out. And let's take these marches a little bit higher, opposite hand to knee. Nice and slow. I am warmed up, but let's still do it slow. This is important when we get to more coordination stuff in the meat of our class. In my in-person class, I can still see that doing that is difficult for some people. So 5 calf raises, holding on if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And before we do our posture check, I'm going to do our little cervical spine work. So standing up tall, keeping your shoulders still. Your shoulders are not moving. All you're going to do is give yourself a double chin, 10 reps. So bring your chin in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's go back and do our posture check. So stand up nice and tall, feet hip width apart, plumb line pulling you up, one hand behind your head, the other on your chin. Your chin is parallel to the ground. Push your chin back into the hand that's in the back. So your head is sitting nicely on top of the shoulder, ear over your shoulder, shoulder over your hip, hip over your knee, knee over your ankle. Belly button pull towards your spine, slight hip tilt forward, shoulder blades relax and pointing towards your back pocket. So I say every week, we pay attention to our posture, sitting and standing. So I'm leaning on the back of the chair and I'm not using the chair to keep me upright. I'm still sitting upright. So feet up. We're going to point and flex for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to circle out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the opposite direction for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's slide up a little bit. So feet at least shoulder width apart, a little bit wider if you need to. We're going to do 10 sit to stand, push off the chair, use your arms up and down, across your chest or in front of you, whichever one is appropriate for you. Find a focal point in front of you, keep your eyes on it, and let's do 10. 10, a lot of control sitting down. Keep your head up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to do 2 more sets with our feet staggered. I find that when I have my left leg in back, because my left knee is a little problematic, this one's harder for me. So try to find the right thing to do things, the right way to do things that's appropriate for everyone. So let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And switch to the other side. So this is a lot easier for me. I don't feel any pressure on my left knee now, and it's a lot easier. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I said 5, I'm gonna keep counting. I do that in my class all the time. So last week I mentioned that we're probably gonna go back to squats, which we are. But let's stay with our, I'm gonna get a sip of water. I have a frog in my throat. Excuse me for a second. We're gonna stay with our push-ups. Maybe next week we'll change that. So hands at outside your shoulder, not up here by your head. You could do it against a kitchen counter. Hopefully your counter is not that low. You would be in a similar position to this. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, or against walls or securely closed door. So great posture, your head is up, and you're gonna push forward for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna go back to our squats. We haven't done them in a while. Just a quick review. I'm gonna do them as a sumo squat because it feels good on my knees. I don't feel any pressure. You can do it with your legs a little bit closer if you want to, about shoulder width. I'm gonna do this one sideways. So my legs are, if you should look like a sumo wrestler in stance, not in physicalness. And you're gonna hinge your hips back and go as low as it's comfortable, push through your heels and stand up. So make sure your hips go back, not straight down. I'm gonna do them with my weights. You can do them with your weights or not. I'm gonna do them sideways. So hinge your hips back, keep your head up, push through your heels, contract your glutes. 2, remember, go as low as it's comfortable for you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're gonna go right back to our push-ups. So nice and tall, head up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's do our last set of squats. Stand up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're moving on. We're going to do one more round of exercise. I'll try to figure out or hear how you guys are doing. Someone may have to send me a note and say you're doing okay. So you're going to bend at the heel, bend at the hip. Still neutral spine. You're not rounding your arch back or arching it. Keeping it nice and neutral. Look a little bit ahead on a diagonal. That will keep your head in line with your spine. Arms away from you. Bring your elbows up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to work on our quads. Just did our glutes and hamstrings. So now it's time to do our quads. This is an exercise I do all the time to help protect my knee. So wonderful exercise. So leg nice and straight. You're sitting towards the end of the chair. You're sitting up tall. Your foot is flexed. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, and lower. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, and 10, 2, 3. And switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, and 10, 2, 3. And let's do our last set of bent over rows. So bend forward a little bit, neutral spine, arms away. Roll your elbows up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to do our last set of leg extensions. So sit up tall. I'm going to do this forward. Your foot is still flexed, and you're going to rotate your foot out slightly and bring it up. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. And 10, 2, 3. And switch to the other side. Rotate out. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. 9, 2, 3. And 10, 2, 3. So let's see how I can get a response from you guys. 1 second. I think you guys could, just disappeared there. Doing great. Nora, doing great. Thank you so much. Eva, everyone, Doreen, thank you. Welcome. And let's keep going. Get some water. It's hot today. It's going to be, I think we're going to have the first super hot day in New York City, in Brooklyn. So get some water. Judy, I hope it's nicer in California. All right, so we're going to do tandem stance. Give yourself a little bit of room. Offset it to the side a little bit. Heel in the arch of the other foot. Or someone else up here. Fantastic and Kelly, great. If your normal base of support is standing like this, if you just even shorten it a little bit, you're unstable. So challenge it a little bit. So I'm going to have my left foot in front, and we're going to do lateral raises and front raises. If the front raises are too hard, just do 10 lateral raises. Also, if you have shoulder issues, we have done these before, we haven't done them recently, you can do external rotations where you're not moving the joint, but you're getting a lot of shoulder work. So 10 reps, stand up really tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And with this, you know what, I misspoke. I said we have done our glutes and hamstrings. We haven't. Now we're going to do it. So we're going to do single leg deadlifts. I'm going to give you 3 options. The first option, you're holding the weight on the outside leg. You're holding on lightly to the chair, and You're leaning forward. You could be at parallel to the ground. You want to make sure that I'm all the way in the frame. If that's too much for you, even heart about 45 degrees. I'm not that good at math. Or just standing up and bringing your heel back and contracting your glutes will give you a lot of glute and hamstring works. Choose the one that's best for you. So 10 per side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And switch over to the other side. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, losing my headphones, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do the other side. My right leg is in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let me just fix this. By the way, get water whenever you need to. Don't wait for me to call a break. And we're going to do our last set of single leg deadlift. So holding on lightly, standing up tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's take a little break. Okay? You know, this room is normally very cold and it's not today. And we're getting hot. Let's see. It's already 78 outside and I'm feeling it in here. So get a drink and then we're moving on. So this is one of our coordination exercise, opposite sides working together. We're doing bicep curls. So you could do, this is called a hammer curl where your hands are facing in towards your body. You could do starting with your hands, the palm of your hands facing forward and up, or you could do a combination, start in and then torque up, whichever one's comfortable for you. But we're doing it opposite arm and leg. So I'm going to start with my right arm and left leg. So if you mess up, take a quick break and just catch up. I want you to focus on making sure that you do the opposite arm and leg. So we're going to go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. With this, today we're going to do half raises and heel rocks. We haven't combined those exercises together in a long time, and we're going to. So, holding on lightly to the chair. So for I saw a new name, we're working on strength and flexibility in our lower leg, building strength in our calves, in our anterior tibialis, the muscles in front of your lower leg, your shins, that are responsible for bringing your toes up as you walk, which is very important, as I found out last year when I had a sciatica. Helps to prevent shuffling. It's a real fall risk if you're not picking your toes up and doing a heel toe walk. So holding on lightly to the chair for stability. This is not a balance per se exercise, so I do want you to hold on so you can get the best range of motion. Rolling up on your toes nice and tall, and then rocking back on your heels, bringing your toes up as high as you can. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's do our last set of slow marches and bicep curls. So I'm going to start with my right hand, my left hand this time, and right leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we have our last set of calf raises and heel rocks. Holding on lightly. 1, rock back on your heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And shake it out. So we're going to do, normally we've been splitting up calf raises and heel rocks, doing them calf raises with the bicep curls and heel rocks, the triceps. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do our triceps, our first set. And the second set, we're going to do the clock. We're going to spend some time moving in different directions. And then we'll do our last set of triceps. So let's start with triceps. We're going to be in the same position as our bent over rows. So you're going to bend at the knee, bend forward at the hip. Nice neutral spine, core engaged, looking straight ahead. You're going to have your arms up and they're going to be close to your body, not out here. And you're just going to extend your arms all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we've done this before in a class, but it's been a while. So give yourself a big area. So if there are two of you doing this together, using one camera, give yourself some room. So try not to mirror me because I want you to pay attention to left and right. So I'm the center of the clock. 12 is in front, 6 behind, 3 on the right, 9 on the left. I have to tell you, I did look up at the clock in front of me to make sure I had my directions right. So 12 and 6 are neutral. Any leg can step on it. You don't have to worry about left or right. 12 through 6 would be your right leg, 6 through 12, your left leg. So try to make your steps as big as you can, lunge-like. So 3 o'clock, 11, I'm still looking at the clock. 4, 6, 8, 2, 9, 5, 12. So let's change it up slightly. This time when I call out a number, we're going to step both feet. So if I call 12, step both feet up and then step back to the center. So 10, and you have to balance yourself like I just did. 3, let's do 12 again. 7, 1, 11, and 4. So we're practicing, hopefully none of you guys have serious balance issues. Some people can only move in one direction, and when they have something happens and they have to change direction, it becomes problematic. It's also good movement patterns. So let's do our last set of triceps. Triceps, a great muscle, not just because your arms may look good when you wear a sleeveless top, but it's one of the prime muscles you're going to use if you do happen to fall. Hopefully that never happens to any of you. You need to push yourself up to a seated position. You're really using your triceps along with all your upper body muscles. So let's do our last set of triceps. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's put our weights away. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. 2. We're gonna do one set of side leg lifts, working on primarily our medial glute muscle, which is responsible for balance and stability in our hips. So when we do these, you same line as the other leg. We're not pushing it forward or out to the back. You're keeping your toes pointed. It's not a kick. You don't have to hold on, but your posture has to be really perfect. So if you feel you're listed to one side or the other, just a couple of fingertips on the chair or wall or counter will keep you upright. 15 reps per side. We're only doing one set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And this is my order that I normally do, but we're going to do tandem walks today. So we're just doing 5 forward and 5 back, and then we're going to do 1 set with a high knee. So close to wall or counter if you need to hold on. Really good posture. You're never going to look down on the ground. You need to look where you're going and keep your head and keep your eyes in front of you, not on the ground. Use your arms however you want to use them to help maintain your stability. So 5 forward and 5 back. And the same thing, if you need to give yourself a little bit of room, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this time we're going to do it with a knee lift. If that's not good for you, do the regular tandem stance or just hold on a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then going backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to do 1 set of our very slow walk, turning your head slowly from side to side. Remember, it may elicit a feeling of unbalancedness. That's kind of what it does. The more you do this exercise, that feeling will go away. It's a vertigo exercise, and it's great to help with balance. So let's do it. We're just going to go down once and backwards. So nice and slow, turning your head left to right. I've been doing this for quite some time now, and I don't feel that unbalancedness that I used to feel. So I'm just going to go back. All right, so now we're moving on to some core work. We're going to start standing. We're going to do wood choppers. So this is a rotation exercise. So keeping your core engaged, we need to be able to rotate. If you do have spinal issues, you may want to sit this one out or just rotate to the range, to the point that is comfortable for you, no discomfort or pain at all. So your feet are a little bit staggered. You're going to start, my right foot is in front, so I'm starting over my right shoulder. I'm going to keep my eye on the ball. My belly button's pulled towards my spine. I'm going to bring the ball down towards my left hip. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's see. We'll do the rest of our course seated. So the first one, have your the ball between your knees. Your arms are just hanging. You're sitting up tall. We're going to push the ball in and bring our belly button in at the same time. We're going to do 15 reps. Start with an inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So now let's put the ball behind your back. Slide back, sitting up tall, keeping your belly button pulled in for this. Your head stays right on top of your shoulders. There should be pressure on the ball. You're just going to roll back over the ball slightly. You're not going very far, and sit upright. This keeps your spine where it should be. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, I'm going to cross my hands across my chest. You could have your arms hanging or your hands behind your head. Remember, your head is not moving independently of your shoulder. It's going to move with your shoulder. So keep your arms, keep your head still, belly button pulled in. You're just going to roll forward from the bottom of your shoulder blades, not your waist. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And I'm going to turn back to the front. We're going to do seated dead bug. So with the ball, I do it standing sometimes. With the ball behind your back, it's a little unstable, makes it harder. Also a coordination exercise. Keep your belly button pulled in. If you have shoulder issues and can't go overhead, start here, and then you'd come up one arm in the opposite knee. But if you can have your arms out at shoulder height, I'm going to start with my right hand and my left knee. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So you can put your ball away. We haven't done this in a while. Let's do rock the boat. Send the feet nice and wide. What we're going to do is start off by moving across our midline without taking our feet up. And then we're going to slowly raise each leg, alternating for 10 very slow counts, okay? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to do 10 single leg stances, holding on one fingertip if you need to on the chair or on the wall. You can do a kickstand up and down. You could just keep a kickstand on the ground. If both feet are not flat, that means you're not stable if both feet are not flat. But if you want to bring one leg up, find a focal point, and we're going to do a 10 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I find that a focal point really, really helps with this, along with having a good posture, keeping your head up. So let's do the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do our stretch. This is always a great part of working out, that we get to stretch. So one leg out, your leg is nice and straight. You're sitting towards the end of the chair, so most of your hamstrings is off the chair. Keep your legs straight. Your foot is really flexed. If you can't reach your toe, that's okay. But if you can, just pull your toes towards your face to get a deeper stretch and stretch your calves also. And switch to the other side. I'm holding each count for 3 deep breaths, but I'm also talking, so it may be a little bit longer for each of them. Cross one leg over, just pull gently on the outside of your knee. We're stretching the side of your thighs from your hips all the way down into your knees. And then we're going to switch this to a figure 4 stretch. So cross leg on top and push gently on the inside of your knee and lean forward. You should feel a nice glute stretch. And switch over to the other side. And press your leg over. And legs nice and wide. So keep your, I'm going to do this sideways. So I don't want you to round your back when you do this. You want to keep your back nice and neutral. If your hands don't reach the ground, that's okay. I have super long arms. They're always going to reach the ground, but keep your back nice and straight. You should feel a gentle stretch, or you can walk your hands out if you have long arms like me to get a nice, a little deeper stretch in your lower back. And then move both hands over to one side now to stretches in the side of your lower back. Still keeping that neutral spine. And over to the other side. So let's stand up. We're going to stretch our hip flexors. So a nice long stance. So you're going to, what you're doing is doing like a pelvic tilt. You're tilting your hip forward on the leg that's in the back. So that's my left leg. So I'm just tilting my left hip forward to get a gentle stretch in the front of my hip down into my quads. And then I'm going to switch over to the other side, do my right side. And let's do my favorite stretch. Hands on the seat of the chair, your feet are under your hips, and now just push your hips away for a good posterior stretch. And gently roll up, arms out to the side, bring them behind you, and just pull them back so you get a stretch in the front of your shoulders and your chest. Gently move your head left to right. Keep your shoulders down, don't hike them up. Arm circles. And switch direction. And thank you guys so much. I can't see you all, but have a wonderful weekend. Stay cool, drink lots of water, and I will see you next week. Take care. You, thank you, Doreen. Welcome. And I'll see you guys next week. Let's see if more people are chatting. Thank you.